We reported earlier this week that convicted killer Jodi Arias is now acting as her own attorney. And while we've yet to find out what that means for her in the courtroom, tonight we get an idea of what it means for her behind bars.
The sheriff was concerned that this is just another attempt by her to manipulate the system.
In jail, it's pretty well known that inmates who act as their own attorneys get some special privileges that other inmates don't. Detention officers admit now that Jodi Arias is representing herself, she will be treated differently, but
I think she's going to find out that she's a little bit more limited than what she hoped that she would be.
Right now, Arias is confined to her cell 23 hours a day. She's allowed 1 half-hour visit per week and can talk on the phone up to an hour a day. But now, because she's being seen as preparing her case, she can get up to 6 visits per week, 5 of those with court-approved witnesses, and there's no set time limit on those visits. Same with the phones. She will have a list of court-approved contacts and can stay on the phone with them as long as the phone is available.
So we will give her as much time as we're able to give her to use the telephone and to do the things that she needs to do to represent herself. We certainly don't want to hinder that in any way. However, we do also have to stay within the guidelines and the jail rules.
And in a strange twist, Jail Chief Mike Olson says Jodi's new status may actually hurt her art dealing business. Some of her pieces are going for several $1,000s right now. Olson says Jodi was moving the art out of the jail through her mitigation specialist for her case. But now that she's her own attorney, she shouldn't have to send that art anywhere. Despite the few perks she's getting, Jodi is still under very close watch.
She's still a close custody inmate, which is the highest classification of inmate that we have, and we're going to continue to treat her that way. She's been convicted of a crime, and one of the most serious crimes that you can be convicted of. So she's going to be treated the same way.
The jury that found Arias guilty of murdering former boyfriend Travis Alexander couldn't agree on whether she should get the death penalty or life in prison. Jury selection for this retrial begins September 8th.